My friend of 4 years just ended our friendship over a man. I'm gonna tell you the story. So the way it works out is her birthday, their anniversary, Christmas, my birthday, New Year's. So right around this time of the year, we're chatting a whole bunch. Girl, what you doing? Girl, what you doing? Da 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 da. Y'all. So this year, no different. Hit her up. Let me set this up because I need my hands up. I'll tell you a story. This is literally what I said. Where did y'all go for y'all anniversary? And she goes, oh, we just went out to dinner. He got me flowers and some jewelry. And I was like, and she was like, don't start, don't start. And now I'm gonna start.
You ask your friend what did she do for her anniversary with her boyfriend, and she tells you they did this, they did that. Even if you don't like the idea of what they did, as a friend who has a friend's best interest at hand, you don't react like, girl, what do you mean by that? She and her BF decided to do what they wanted to do. So, how do you come into this? How is this your problem? And for friends with serious boyfriends, you shouldn't be discussing with your friends what you do with your mans, if I'm being honest. Not partially, not fully, whatever.
And we all need to start starting with our friends who are accepting like low effort shit from the
Low minimum, that's none of your business, if I'm being honest. Let people do what they want to do. If it matters more to you, then when you are in a relationship, or if she's already in a relationship, she can then tell her man what she's expecting from him. Oh, on my birthday, I'd prefer if you go on vacation, I'd want a car, I'd prefer if you do this for me. But if your friend is fine with flowers, she's fine with jewelry, she's fine with a dinner, you have no right to say otherwise, if I'm being honest. Then that means you are kind of shady and jealous, if I'm being honest here.
men that they're with. Now let me preface this by saying he's a man of means, okay? I sold this man his third property.
He's a man of means. What does that even mean? And first of all, you don't even know the jewelry he got her. Some jewelries are very expensive. You don't know what kind of dinner or where he took her to dinner. Maybe you do know, maybe you know the kind of jewelry he got her, but that's just beside the point. My point is, it shouldn't matter and it shouldn't be your concern what your friend and her spouse decide to do for their anniversary.
When I was in real estate. I've seen this place. This man makes well
Mm.
into the mid to high six figures. Okay, and you are the type of person that likes to travel because I we bonded over that. We've traveled and taken trips together before. It's just so minimal to me what he does for her every time. A birthday, flowers, dinners, a gift.
Your wig is minimal to us, but you don't see us making much observation on that because we are matured and we are trying to talk about what's important. If it's minimal to you, why don't you and your man's, if you have a man, do something that is extra? Maybe she and her man's like keeping a low profile on things, if you know what I'm talking about. Not everyone, especially super rich or actual rich people, are not extravagant. This is something that is factual. They would rather have a low-key dinner, something nice, something worthwhile. I'm not saying if you can afford a vacation, blah blah blah, you shouldn't go on that. But maybe it's not every time that these rich people want to be all over. Sometimes they want to keep a low minimal effort on things, if you know what I mean.
Anniversary, flowers, dinners, gift. Like it's the same shit over and over and over and over again. And I'm like, girl, you deserve better. You deserve. There's over 70 luxury resorts in the United States alone. Even if he just took you to one a year, it would take y'all a lifetime. Literally, you should not just be at home.
And it's because of women like this. That's why some men try to keep it on a low when they get the ring on your finger and they start doing extra stuff. Because look at what she's saying right now. Maybe the man is like, this lady, I'm still studying her. If I start doing big things and along the line something bad happens and I can't do those big things anymore, she's probably going to leave. Because I don't know the vibe I'm getting for her from her. I'm getting this jealous vibe from her because you don't know their plans. You don't know what they talk about in bed. You don't know what they talk about on phone. If you get what I mean. And there's nothing wrong with nice dinner, flower, and jewelry. And she's talking about the 70 luxury resorts in America alone. Then go with your mans. If you know the number of luxury resorts in America, then I'm sure your man is more than willing to take you. But stop talking about your friend's relationship as if you know everything that goes on in it. It's not cool, it's not cute.
Home all the time when y'all doing big celebrations like this. Like, are you? I feel like you're just accepting, yo. And this is what pisses me off so much about it is that whenever she's talking about him and stuff that he does, it's always spectacular. But when she talks about stuff that he does for her, like, yes, it's nice, but it's not spectacular in comparison to what he does for himself. I'm like, girl, this man does not like you. He's with you. You're integrated into his life.
You are in no position to make that comment. You are in no position to make that comment. Spectacular, and he doesn't like her, as in how? If a man doesn't like you on your birthday, he isn't going to make any effort at all. He isn't. He isn't going to take you out on a dinner. He isn't going to give you jewelry. He isn't going to do any of that if a man doesn't like you. And this is spectacular to some women because some women would love it if their man would take them on dinner. They would actually adore it, they would appreciate it. And maybe the man wants to see how she would react to little things before he takes her up a notch to bigger things. And some women talk too much, if I'm being honest again. If your man does nice things for you, please don't tell your friends about it. I'm talking about this from what I've seen, what I've experienced, because some women would always be like, it's not enough, he can do much more. When no one is doing half of the things your man is doing for them.
Yeah, he may say he loves you, but he does not like you. Okay, for his birthday, this video getting a little long, so I'm gonna do part two.